guys doing tonight? Half of you are good. Spencer talked about dead babies, rape, and pornography. Shockingly, his wife left him. That beard says you rape dead babies. That was a knee slapper, Justin. Anybody else see that? You know what the great thing about crack is? I mean, aside from the interesting characters you meet, is the weight loss. It literally will melt all your excess weight and self-esteem away. And teeth. A lot of people don't realize how much extra weight and self-esteem is contained in teeth. But don't worry, crack will fix that. It's a cardio workout. It gets that heart pumping without having to actually exercise, which is good because it's going to free up a lot of time for you to steal from your family and pay for your crack habit. Speaking of exercise, I started exercising recently. Immediately stopped. I made it to like 2 sit-ups before I was like, yeah, this is not the lifestyle I want. I'm a smoker. I've been smoking for 11 years, okay? My parents always are on me to quit. They're like, how's the smoking going? Pretty good. Thinking about going pro next week. Thank you. And I did manage to quit for like 6 months, and I went back to it. My friends and coworkers were like, oh, bet you feel ashamed. Bet you feel guilty. It's a cigarette. I didn't relapse on heroin. I'm not blowing a guy in an alley. Like, if I was doing that, yeah, I might feel a little ashamed. I might feel a little guilty. But mainly I'm going to feel like I need some mouthwash. The worst is the former smokers. They're always trying to give you advice on how to quit. What you gotta do, bro? What you gotta do is quit cold turkey. Oh. So what you're saying is, to quit smoking, I just need to quit smoking. They throw the cancer thing at you. You're gonna get cancer. I got news for you. More non-smokers get diagnosed with cancer every year than smokers who have never ever gone to a doctor. The problem doesn't exist. You can't prove it. It's like every ex-girlfriend I've had who says she's pregnant after we broke up. Let me see the stick. Oh, miscarriage? That's convenient. I like to take it a little dark. I saw the scariest thing I've ever seen. I saw a homeless lady looking around, pushing an empty stroller, which means she's either lost her baby or she's looking to steal a baby. Either way, not working out well for the kid. I am a father. Which is a scary thing. Because it means I'm responsible for another human being's life. I have to make important decisions. I decided to get my nipples pierced and let a buddy tattoo me. Sober. I'm not cut out for fatherhood. But I do love my daughter. She's 9 months old. And I bought her this toy, and I know you guys have all seen this. It's like a little platform with a pole. And you got, it's not you're getting ahead of me, Dave. Damn. That's my one job, is to keep her off the pole. No, it's a toy, it's a pole, and it's got the colored rings, and they get smaller as they go up. And what she does is she takes it, and she dumps those rings off, and she grabs it, and she just starts chewing on it, and shoving it in her mouth. To the point she will, seriously, to the point that she will actually choke herself. And I look at her and I'm like, my God, You really are your mom's dog. It was going well. No, but that was a baby blowjob joke. I like you guys. No, so speaking of blowjobs, God bless you ladies, first. But I want a woman who doesn't treat it like a job. Like, not like a one-time, gotta get it done. I want a woman who studied long and hard to make it a career. I actually got a blowjob the other day, and the girl asked me, she said, do you want me to spit or swallow? And I'm like, I don't care. Like, after it leaves my body, it's no longer my responsibility. Which is why I don't pay child support. My baby mama hates that joke. But it balances out because I hate her. It's just a joke, ladies. A lot of people say sex is like the best feeling that you can ever have. But I don't think they've ever had a triple cheeseburger from Wendy's. It is better. Okay, same satisfied feeling. You can get it anytime. The person that gives it to you doesn't want to cuddle afterwards. And I've never met a cheeseburger with daddy issues. Or one who's waiting to pop out a couple of tater tots. Or one who's just looking for you to propose with an onion ring. So one day you come home early, and you find a Black Angus burger between your buns. Oh, we took it a little dark there, too. It's alright, he's my friend. No, you gotta be careful with sex, though. Like, you really do, because there's a lot of STDs out there. Like, I got a yeast infection, which, by the way, had no idea the guys can get. We can. Yes! Dead serious. Like, I went into the clinic thinking, like, gonorrhea, syphilis, something a little manlier than yeast. And I told my buddy about it, and he's like, oh, you probably got it because you're such a big pussy. But I think it's because you had a bun in the oven. Never any laughs on that. Here's the joke, guys. You see, you use yeast to make bread. Buns are made out of bread. And it's a play on words for her being pregnant. But no, so I like to take it to where I just kill all the laughter. No, for those of you who don't know, the treatment for a yeast infection with guys is the same as it is for women. I had to go to a pharmacy and get a monostat pill. The pharmacist was a woman. She knew what it was for. And there's no way I could say it wasn't mine. My name was on the script. So I think I'm gonna make this as awkward for her as it is for me. So I go in, and she gives me the weird look I'm expecting, and I go, oh no, hon, you don't understand. I'm post-op, and some things never change. And without missing a beat, she goes, oh no, yeah, I can tell. And I cried all the way home. So it turns out I did get it because I'm a big pussy. Oh my God. Who's drinking tonight? Woo! Good deal. I used to drink a lot. And I would get blackout drunk. And I would turn into an asshole. Surprising, right? And one of my favorite things to do in a blackout was play a little game I like to call Hide the Duke. Does anybody? Let me explain what that is. That's where you go to a house party, get drunk, and then shit someplace secretly. And you wait until they find it. So I would get so drunk that I literally became a party pooper. But I don't drink anymore because I am an asshole when I'm drunk. The last time I drank, I bit a cop. That's a true story. And, like, I forgot where I was going with it. This is awkward. I did bite a cop. That's true. Oh, now I know where I'm going. What happened was I started drinking. Well, let me rephrase. I started bonging beers at 3 in the afternoon and decided it would be a good idea to buy 10 hits of acid. Woo! Here's the thing. It wasn't. I ended up trying to break into a car dealership because I thought, you know, it's 1:30 in the morning. I'm high on acid. Seems like a good time to test drive the new Ford Focus. I'm a sucker for good gas mileage. The cops show up, and the cop thought it would be better for him if he put me in handcuffs. I respectfully disagreed. We got in a tussle, and I ended up biting him. And no, he didn't taste like bacon. He tasted like douchebag and shattered dreams. I know a lot of you are thinking, how did you get out of that? That can't be true. Here's the thing, it was a very dark point in my life and I became very religious. And I prayed a lot and I asked God every day to get me out of this trouble and to make my life better. And when that didn't work, I went ahead and hired the most expensive lawyer I could find. But I have actually been clean and sober for over 4 years. Thank you. And like, here's the thing. I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm not saying don't do drugs or don't drink. I'm just saying don't do drugs that make you unproductive. Like, don't smoke pot. Pot makes you... Shut up, stoners. Hear me out here.
Yeah!
Don't do pot. I used to smoke a ton of pot. And the most productive thing I ever did was bake a cake. And then I ate that cake. I didn't even put icing on, just handfuls shoved in my mouth. And I swear to God, if one more stoner asks me to smell their pot, I'm gonna flip. At no point in my life have I ever said, you know what smell I love? Dead skunk on the side of the highway. Can't get enough of it. Shut up, potheads. Fucking hippies. I hate hippies. I hate hippies because they preach peace and love, but take away their drugs and they're the meanest assholes you've ever met. See that? That's me regaining control. No, I guess my overall message to you guys is, you should do cocaine. You're only going to be productive on it. I've never seen someone snort a line and then fall asleep for 12 hours. The minimum you're going to do is clean your apartment. I think they should prescribe it as an antidepressant. I've never seen someone gacked out go, I'm so sad. The only time you see a sad cokehead is when they've run out of coke. Thank you guys, that's my time. I'm